The fall frenzy moves to sunny Southern California, and for the first time in 14 years, Petco Park will be home to the postseason. It's the 5-seed Cardinals and the 4-seed Padres. Game 1 of their NL Wild Card Series is next.
And that's to win the World Series.
Well, the Cardinals have done that more often than the Padres, more often than anybody else in the National League. And when you compare where these two franchises have been based on where they're going, there is no comparison. The Cardinals have won. In fact, in 06, it led them to a World Series championship. Now, this Padres offense can score some runs, no doubt about that. 4th in the National League in home runs. And Cardinals will roll out a pitcher with postseason experience. Granted, that came in the KBO. It's Kwang Hyun Kim. 7 starts this season, a 1.62 ERA.
And as good as that sounds, I tell you what, you take away his first relief appearance and 1 start against Pittsburgh, and he has combined for almost 33 innings, allowing only 2 earned runs.
Facing the Padres for the first time, but he pitched in this ballpark in a World Baseball Classic in 2009. Which meant it was a surprise to a lot of folks when he debuted as the Cardinals closer on opening day. Mike Schultz said he came to the team and said, I just want to pitch wherever you can fit me is fine. Pitched for the SK Wyverns for those 12 seasons, and he's reached out to some buddies and former teammates to get scouting reports and get ready for the postseason, including Merrill Kelly, who pitches for the Diamondbacks, who was his teammate with SK, and Hyunjin Ryu now with the Dodgers. Relative to Yadier Molina behind the plate, who's playing in his 99th postseason game, 7th most overall. So Yadi's played in 99. The entire Padres lineup today has played in 73 playoff games. High fly ball. Big ballpark. It's Harrison Bader in center, and tagging is Tatis. Padres are on the board. Swing and a miss, and Myers goes down. He is quite likely the most popular athlete in all of South Korea. Even though Hyunjin Ryu might have a better resume, it's his personality that puts him above the rest. And this game is big in South Korea. It'll be overnight tonight. Machado back to the bag. You can see that big smile from Kwang Hyun Kim. He was very close to being a Padre. Came over years ago, first posted in 2014. Padres had exclusive negotiating rights with him. He made the trip to San Diego. They had the jersey printed and ready to go with his name on it. And then he didn't feel like he was getting a fair shake from San Diego. He was dejected. He was disappointed. Flew back to South Korea and was more motivated than ever. It fueled him. Eventually signing with the Cardinals and coming over this season, one of 3 former KBO MVPs in MLB this year. Into center field, it's Bader again, and he will back his way into out number 3. And we saw Profar talking with some of his teammates. Here's the interesting thing with Kwang Hyun Kim on the mound for St. Louis. He's never faced the Cardinals before. Now, San Diego should have plenty of information on Kim. They're one of the few major league organizations that has had a full-time scout in South Korea for more than 5 years. They've watched film. All these years, they should have a scouting report. But Pedro, nothing beats seeing him in person. Kim couldn't believe he missed it. KBO games start doing that this summer on ESPN. We have what we call the grimace cam. Pitchers are not afraid to react to pitches that they don't agree with. It's fine over there, off of his glove.
That doesn't work here. Believe me, I found out the hard way. I think KK, as Mike Maddox told us we could call him, I think he's a little frustrated with the tight strike zone we've seen so far.
Molina racing to the on-deck circle, and the veteran makes the play, fires across the diamond, and that will keep Tatis at first base. Kim's got a great variety of pitches. He's developed his changeup over the years. He learned it from Guy Conti, who also taught that pitch to Hall of Famer Pedro Martinez. Conti was a guest instructor with the SK Wyverns in their spring training. Korean baseball team coming over for spring training in Florida, and guest instructors stop by all the time. Fastball's pretty good too. 3 pitches to dispatch Nola. Kim wants some time. We'll walk the back of the mound and readjust.
This is my first time getting a chance to watch him in person, and as you mentioned, Tom, he's fun. I mean, I don't mind him getting a little upset when he doesn't get the call. You see him smiling from time to time.
Slow roller to third, bare hand play, and a beautiful scoop by Goldschmidt. Edman and Goldschmidt combined to retire Profar. And he does. So here's the danger zone, right? You've got Tatis followed by Machado with 2 out in the inning. So the pride of South Korea, out of Incheon, South Korea, Kwang Hyun Kim in his first start goes 3 2/3 in the postseason. He'll turn it over to the pen. Kwang Hyun Kim was born right-handed. The only thing he does left-handed is pitch, and he does that pretty well.
He has the ability to pitch. That's exactly right. Command of that fastball. We saw it to both sides of the plate. Had a little bit of trouble getting that leadoff hitter out in those first 3 innings. Ran into trouble here in the 4th with that walk with 2 outs. But overall, he got that big lead early in the ball game and was able to get some big outs to end some innings that could have ended up with a crooked number.